When I picked you up from the station, I remember I thought, these guys don't look like film directors. They just look like, two enthusiastic girls. Well, I feel very kind of privileged to have been involved. I'm really glad that we got involved, and I know my family feels the same way. It's been a real kind of roller coaster ride for us. It's provided a sort of unique opportunity for our family to share in something together, and feel part of something really big. And yeah, it's been, I can only say, wonderfully positive, the whole experience. Yeah.
And what was it like seeing yourself on the big screen, at the premiere in Leicester Square?
It's all terrible, absolutely awful. I read one review that was saying that whoever wrote it said that I was unremittingly irritating. And I thought, probably that's how I felt when I watched myself. God, you're irritating. I'd always get these requests to go and do something. Can we film this? It was always difficult. It was always like undersold to me, or oversold to me. It's not going to be a problem. It's going to be a little small amount of time, and then you find, actually the thing just keeps moving. It's like today, this was going to be 10 minutes, and now it's going to be an hour.
And a half.
And a half, yeah, exactly. The backdrop slightly changed for this interview because we just got moved out of one part because we weren't meant to be there, and this is quite classic Spanner, really. It's quite laborious. You have to keep going over things, and to start with, it was all new and completely new experience being around a camera, being quite self-conscious about it. Can we just do that again? And actually, I just like the light's not quite right, and so you say something you want to say in a sort of, a passionate way, but when you've said it about 4 times, it's no longer kind of gripping you. And I found that quite difficult, actually. I don't normally swear as much as I do in the film. It's really quite ironic because I think at one stage I got quite passionate about something and I swore, and I said to Franny, I just swore. I'm sorry about that. I'll try not to do that again. And Franny was saying, "Oh no, that's fine. That just swear as much as you like. There's no issue."
That caused us any number of headaches with the censors.
that was the irony of it, was that then I hear that we can't get a 12 certificate because of my swearing. I'm amazed at how it's turned out, because there's been a lot of times when Fanny's pitched another idea to me, and I thought, I just can't see how this is. Maybe you've just bitten off more than you can chew, Franny. Lisa and I watched it at home, and it was still a rough cut, but it was had the archive looking back from the future, that pitch, and that was the first time we watched it and thought, that really hangs together. And we were amazed afterwards. We cracked open a bottle of wine, and we were really, really chuffed, because for the first time we thought, wow, maybe all that time and effort is actually going to come to fruition. I have to fly sometimes for work, and sort of now I'm kind of thinking, I hope no one catches me at this airport, because this is not, what am I going to say? But we are trying to use trains more, and it's easy if you're in the renewables industry. There's a sort of part of you that thinks, well, it's okay, this is a legitimate use of fossil fuels, because we are actually trying to do something that will reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. But that's a bit of a cop-out, really. People that have seen it in our industry have said, well, really, thank you very much for exposing, the sorts of things that we have to go through all the time, and it's really it's given us a big boost to say, we must carry on, and we are going to overcome these issues. And the fact that the UK Secretary of State for Energy and Climate Change, Ed Miliband, after seeing the film, said that he thought that objecting to onshore wind farms, ought to be socially unacceptable, and that got in the headlines. In the film, for example, it says, it's not that the oil industry is in bed with the government. The oil industry is the government, and that was America last year. Well, that's changed. Obama is in now. There's a different feel to the whole to the whole thing, and in terms of our approach to climate change, global warming, I mean, I think that, you know, there has been a paradigm shift. I certainly hope that. It certainly seems that there has been. And the backdrop's changing. You know, I've noticed that the film's obviously helped. That there definitely is a change. It's becoming more difficult, and people are feeling less comfortable about objecting to renewables projects.
Thanks so much, Piers, for coming and doing the commentary with us.
It's fine, yeah. Another roller coaster ride, you know. Two different locations. Nearly got arrested.